have a recurring nightmare. In it, I'm being chased by a creature so massive that I never see it in its entirety. I'm aware that it is behind me though, from the way that the pebbles on the ground rattle with its every step, from the way that the air shifts around me with its every movement. A creature of such gargantuan proportions, hearts that give chase when I am nothing more than an ant to it, nothing more than dust in its path. When your foot sends up a puff of dust into the air, do you stop and notice the dust particles? I doubt you notice it long enough to give it thought, certainly not long enough to consider yourself giving it chase. The creature in my nightmares, does it know I exist? It is a deep-seated, primal fear being chased, finding yourself in the path of sudden destruction and only having your human body to try and outrun it with. Lungs burning from the inside out, heart drumming blood faster, legs begging to rest but there is none. Your body knows it has been pushed past its limit, but your mind knows the cost of stopping. Body and mind tearing under the effort, while behind you the creature, tireless, indifferent, forward. When I was 7, I took a different way home once. I got through a narrow alleyway because I thought it would get me home faster. Halfway down it, I noticed a pack of street dogs. I stopped, but they saw me. They smelled the fear that was quickly bubbling up inside my body. I turned to go back the way I came, but it was too late. They'd covered the distance in a flash. Adrenaline took over my body. I once again turned away from them and ran with all the strength I could muster, lungs burning, heart drumming, legs exhausted. The dogs gave chase effortlessly. I was surrounded before I could run away anymore. I pushed up against the wall of the alley without realizing it. My tears had finally caught up to me and I was glad for it. They blurred out snarling faces, the sharp teeth waiting to tear flesh. At 7, my size was the same as those dogs that currently surrounded me. I closed my eyes. No pain came then. I opened my eyes to see that someone had chased them away. She spoke to me, but I couldn't hear her. I must have been screaming and it got her attention. She took me back home. I held her hand all the way back. If you must know, the nightmares didn't start then. They were there before and they have been there since. A nightmare you can wake up from. But what if that nightmare chases you into the real world? Then scream as loud as you can, because someone will hear and someone will come to help. And if someday you hear screaming, go help them, not because you might need their help someday, but because it is kind. This was never really about the nightmare.